All right. How's everybody doing out there tonight?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. It feels like it. It's so damn dark out.
That's right. It's morning in America right now.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm Maverick. This is Darcy. That's Jim. We are here.
Yeah, well, we were just hearing Born to Run. Do you find it impressive or idiotic that it took him 6 months to record that?
Oh, I wish I didn't know that.
Or a combination, maybe?
Jim, you always hit me with the uncomfortable truths, my friend.
Why did it take 6 months?
Well, now you're leaning towards the idiotic, if I have to.
That's right. That's right.
But it's probably 30% impressive and 70% idiotic. He never had a good producer. No offense, John Landau.
Zen in the chat saying, hey, y'all. Our executive producer, Marty, there saying the waiting is the hardest part, quoting Tom Petty. Yeah, man. I got us a new camera tonight. What do you think? It's looking over our shoulder here.
Oh.
I thought I'd try it. We'll see. Can see what Jim's doing with his hands when they're below the table now. So.
Oh, no. You don't want to know that.
I don't know. That's
you don't want to know that.
Skip in the chat.
Right
Look at that,
right
man.
there.
How's it going, Skip?
What's the link between the Ramones and the Sopranos?
The Ramones and the Sopranos? I don't know.
Gabba Gabba Ghoul.
Gabba Gabba Hey, one of us. All right.
Are you
doing? I think Jim's doing.
That's my
trivia
joke for the
tonight.
night, you know?
Apparently,
Yeah,
I'm
probably
done.
better than mine.
Tam and Al.
Tam and Al are back in the house.
That's right.
Woo!
Tell you who else.
Where's
is in the
Al's
house.
balls?
Al's balls are right here behind you. Look at that, right over your shoulder.
Oh,
That's
there you
Al's
go.
ball. One of them right there. I always keep them close.
We got an extra one this year.
That's right.
This season, too.
People can't say I'm not.
Al,
ballsy.
you've got a lot of balls.
He does, and he doesn't mind sharing them.
No, he doesn't.
All right. Well, all the way back to the very beginning of season 1, we've been out here at Niche Wine Lounge. They've taken good care of us in Holly Springs.
Almost 2 years now.
It has been almost 2 years, and I would like to go ahead and make an announcement. They have just renewed us. We have been greenlit for season 7, so we will be coming back for season 7.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for your continued support. Don't forget to go to the Maggie Awards and vote for us because we're up again for Best Podcast.
And this time we know about it.
That's right.
So we're going to promote the hell out of it.
And from the very beginning, not only have we been out here at Niche, but we have had some lovely friends out there in Fuquay Arena. And we have their fearless leader here with us tonight.
Deets, 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 deets. It's Marty.
Marty's here with Amber. Let's see.
Hello, Maverick. Hello, Maverick.
Hold on. Whoa. There you go. I know what I'm doing.
Check 1, 2.
There you go.
Crispy.
I'm here.
There now.
There you
Hey, how are you, Maverick?
are. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Hello, my love.
Hello, my love.
Hey, Jim.
Hey.
How are you?
All right.
So
I got my cajon repaired today. I'm
Yeah,
feeling good.
so
I
Maverick,
heard you.
Maverick
you
came by the
wrecked it
shop
again.
today. Maverick came by the shop and he brought in the cajon.
I thought you weren't going to hurt this
And I
one.
thought, oh, he really broke it.
I didn't throw it.
Nah, it was just a little tiny piece
Just
inside.
tipped it over. It shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Well,
I'd say
we
that.
put
I like
that-
how Jim didn't make eye contact with you, and he was like, he just tipped it over.
Yeah.
How do you know Jim's lying?
So that's on you, man.
We put the extra support piece in because that's what was needed for the plastic stuff that he had before. It really is not a necessary piece. We just copied it. But nonetheless, don't break the darn cajon.
I'll do my best, my
Okay.
friend.
You already
All right.
promised that once.
Hey,
Or twice.
Zen says he's wearing his shirt with Amber on it out there, so he's
Oh,
showing
nice.
support
Oh, that's
for the
good.
podcast
That's
tonight.
good. We want a picture.
Yeah, man.
Let's get that up on the
Send that to social
interwebs
media.
and the socials right now.
That's right.
And so Zen, go ahead and post that the link for the Maggie Award voting.
Yes.
And also for the
He's already ahead of you. He's already got it in the
He's got
chat,
it in there,
and he
and
said,
then-
rock the vote
and the People's Choice Awards for the
for Rescue Wood Rehab.
for
Yeah,
Rescue
our
Wood
friends over
Rehab
there.
for Fuquay Arena Chamber of
That's
Commerce.
right.
Get that out there. So Rescue Wood Rehab is very proud to sponsor the Maverick Rose Music Hour and continue to do that. And we had some wonderful in the shop today, Maverick. You had some wonderful guests who came and talked to you about music. And
Fascinating. So we're just hanging out there in the shop. We're talking, and this is why, let me just say really quick, this is why you need to go physically to Rescued Wood Rehab, because you'll just be there chilling on a random Wednesday. This guy came in, he wasn't even planning to come in. And he was like, oh, I'm going to come in and see the Wood. And then Marty, of course, is like, oh, well, this is our resident musician. We start talking. This guy is friends with the drummer from REO Speedwagon. He knew Don Felder personally. He hangs out with the guys from Loverboy. Like, it was fantastic, man. You never know.
You were in
more-
heaven, huh?
It's more than Wood. It's an experience.
It's
I'm
an
telling
experience.
you.
You never know what's going to happen in Rescue Wood Rehab.
never
and
know
that
who's
was
gonna be
great to
there.
do. Yeah.
Also, the kissing booth was open. Amber gave me
Amber gives
yeah.
lots of kisses in the afternoon. Yeah, never in the morning. It's always in the
No,
afternoon.
she is not a morning dog.
Not a morning dog. Yes,
I
she is
respect
definitely
that.
an
I
afternoon
respect
dog. So,
that. Yeah.
hey, you guys have a great show. I know you got a great show coming up.
Before you go, on the front of the cajon, you guys Woodburn obviously put all the various logos on there, but there's a little inside joke at the top. Do you know what it says?
No.
Do you know? Jim, you play with me all the time. You guys don't know? Marty, what did you guys burn in at the
It
top?
says
there?
Gemini.
Oh, that's right.
Anytime anyone on the show says Jim and I, and you hear pancakes by our friend Kurt Turner, go ahead and take a drink of whatever you have near you, whether that's water, beer, whiskey, wine, tea, soda,
sweet tea.
whatever. It could be sweet
I
tea.
did
whatever
know
it is.
that. I forgot.
Take a
Yes,
sip of that.
you guys have a great show.
Thank you, my
Thank
friend. We
you.
will catch up with you a little bit later. Appreciate you. All right.
All right. He finished his beer on Gemini.
Well, that's because when you come out to Niche, we talk about it being an experience if you go to Rescue Wood Rehab. But the podcasts here, Wednesdays are the new Friday. You come out, you have a good time. Don't be afraid to
It is,
imbibe a little
I
bit
have,
if
a,
that's
I have
your
a
vibe.
friend who was visiting last month, I think, or 2 months. It doesn't matter. From Florida, and we brought him here, of course. And he said, I wish he lives in Winter Park. He said, I wish we had a place like this down there. He's
It's
like,
like
I really
Cheers.
miss.
I mean, it really is like
miss
Cheers.
a great bar like this. A great.
Hey, Ted says
Look
that they
at Ted,
fran-
yeah,
they'll
he's
t-
trying
they'll
to franchise
out there.
it.
So if you want a niche in your own neck of the woods,
But they
make
have
sure you reach
so
out.
many small little bars down there, and he said we do not have one like here. This is really special.
I got to do this because Zen, our producer, has said this in the chat. He said Jim Andy, of course, or Jim and I.
Pancakes.
All right.
All right.
I don't have a drink tonight, so I'm unfortunately.
You don't even have
somebody
water?
But that's okay because Marty is drinking for two.
Yeah,
so.
that's not a good thing. Not a good thing. That's okay. We have water. What are you drinking, Jim? You've got a concoction from Andy there.
It's cranberry sparkling something. No alcohol.
Yeah.
Still tastes good, though.
Still good. He makes all his own syrups.
Zen said this is like a midweek rest stop for him. It gets him through to the weekend. Yeah, I feel that
Aw.
way too. Anytime that we don't have a podcast or something, it
I look
always
forward
feels a
to
little-
it. I
yeah,
really do.
for sure. It's one of
For
those
us.
things- Yeah. For us, it definitely is. So
Yeah.
we appreciate everybody there in the Rose Garden for backing us up and hanging with us. And I think it's time.
It's
that
time.
We're gonna find out who knows what where with.
Do you know rock and roll with Darcy Domino?
Darcy Domino.
And tonight
What do we know?
we know food too.
Oh, we know food.
We know
all right.
food because of our special guest.
Well, I can tell you that my favorite food-related song is Astro Bar by the Master Cylinder, Mr. Jim Spilios.
There you go. So that's it. That was our trivia.
That's just my personal favorite food song.
Well, there's many of them.
Yeah.
And there's some very popular ones, and there's some very deep dive ones. So we're going to talk about, and it's because of our special guest, who we will introduce later,
That's right.
and you'll know why.
That's
then.
right.
But we'll start out with a really, really easy one: Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Jimmy Buffett.
Super easy. That's right. Blueberry Hill.
Fats Domino.
Yep. Strawberry Fields Forever.
The Beatles.
So these are all really easy. Jim's
Jim,
just-
stop me at any
Jim's
time,
just
man.
staring.
No.
Go ahead.
You're just staring at me.
He's looking at me like I'm a casual. He's
You
like,
get stuck.
uh-huh.
If you get stuck, I'll.
All right.
Eat to the beat.
Strawberry Fields isn't food related, though.
But
Eat-
there's
there's strawberries
food
in it,
in the
though.
title or
suppose.
Eat,
food in the
eat to the beat,
lyrics.
Jim.
Eat to the beat.
I don't know. It sounds like the kind of thing Huey Lewis would do.
In that same era,
Yeah.
Blondie.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Mother Popcorn. James Brown.
James Brown.
I like this one. Dog food.
Dog food?
Dog food.
I also like dog food, but I don't know.
Yeah,
By
that's by
Amber.
Amber.
Hey.
That's actually by Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop. Oh,
Iggy
snap.
Pop,
Okay.
yeah. Apples and oranges.
I don't know. You're stumping me here.
That's the song. Yeah, these are song titles. Apples and oranges. Pink Floyd.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to get some egg cream.
Egg cream?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be a New Yorker.
Lou Reed.
Oh, that figures.
Breakfast in bed.
Squeeze?
No.
No?
Dusty Springfield.
Oh.
I Want Candy.
I want candy.
Which means you don't know who sang it.
That's right. We have determined from previous seasons that if I sing it, I probably don't know.
Mickey.
No. Bow Wow Wow.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Starfish and Coffee. Prince.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
All right.
That means that's dirty.
Milky Cereal.
That's probably
That
also
sounds really
Prince.
dirty.
Lord have mercy.
LL Cool J.
Whew. Taylor Swift save me.
Savoy Truffle. I'm looking at you.
I know. I feel idiotic saying the Beatles.
It's true. Did you know this one?
Cream tangerine, Montelemon.
He knows how to play it.
Jim
It's not
hates
even-
that song.
Yeah.
British Jim hates that song.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one that's a popular band, but you won't know it. Vegetables.
Vegetables.
Frank Zappa and the Mothers.
The Beach Boys.
Oh.
Sugar, Sugar.
Sugar. You
You don't know who sings it?
The Archies. The Archies.
Yes. The Archies. That's right.
Maximum Consumption by the Kinks.
British Jim is out here burning us, saying he started out well on the trivia. We started well. Yeah, I tried.
Yep.
How about Eat Me by Master Cylinder?
I like that one too.
I like that.
But it's no Astro Bar.
Well, how about Eat It?
Weird Al.
Yeah, good one. Good one. All right.
Eat it.
Tutti Frutti.
Little Richard.
Yep. Chocolate Shake. No? Duke
No.
Ellington.
No,
The Duke.
the Duke.
Yeah. Honey, Honey. No, that's Sugar, Sugar.
Lord have mercy.
Moni Moni.
ABBA.
Oh,
ABBA. Custard Pie.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Sugartown. Nancy Sinatra.
Oh,
I thought you would know that, my love. But you didn't. Apple Sucking Tree.
what?
Bob Dylan and the band.
Bob, what are you doing, man?
I figured between everybody here we would know more of these.
Yeah.
How about the Candyman?
Sammy Davis.
There we go.
Yeah, Okay, everybody knew that one.
That's a good one.
Sammy Davis. Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy, that was a big hit for him.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Magnolia. Yes.
Grateful Dead. All
Look
right.
at Michael coming out
Coming in
with that.
strong.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's finish it out. We'll finish it out on this one. Cherry Cherry.
Neil.
Neil
Neil
Diamond.
Diamond, that's
right.
She got the way to move me.
There you go. You know the song.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know it was Neil?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Neil Diamond.
So,
When I was younger, I didn't like Neil Diamond, and now he's become sort of my guilty pleasure. So,
well, and there's one more we didn't mention. Pancakes.
pancakes.
No, Kurt Turner. Pancakes.
Oh, that was a wrong keyword.
Sorry,
It
I
used
gotta
to be
say-
pancakes.
Gemini.
Now it's Gemini.
Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of related
That's right.
now. Were you coming up just to drink?
Oh yeah, he was coming just to drink. It's been that kind of Wednesday for Marty out there. at Rescue Water,
Apparently.
yeah.
Apparently, it's been a day. Well, because you broke the cajon.
It's because I
again.
came in with a broken cone. I wrapped it in my shirt and I carried it in swaddled like
It's
a baby.
huge.
And
It's
I
huge.
said, please help me. My child has been injured.
And he said, "Get out."
Yeah, he was not happy. He's like, you didn't break it. I was like, I did. But I didn't throw it, which was the first rule.
But
when
you
he
just
gave
knocked
back
it
to
a
me.
little, apparently.
I said I did tip it over aggressively, but I didn't throw it.
What song?
It was after we did a Who, as
Of
always.
course,
Yeah,
of course.
of course.
Yeah.
Which Jim always looks at me and goes, "Nobody gets it, man. Why do you do it?" I was like, "I do it for me.
You got to do
it
for you
me.
sometimes.
Gotta do
That's
it.
right.
Sometimes you gotta do it for yourself, man. That's like a
right.
Liam Gallagher thing. You gotta do it for yourself,
Going
man.
to Oasis.
That's right.
Jim's got a lot of little notes going on.
Hey,
here.
Kurt Turner in the chat. The man, the myth, the legend.
Pancakes.
Our own
Pancakes.
author, the writer of Pancakes and Ted Red and all kinds of other amazing hits. Make sure you check Kurt out there and go back and watch our episodes with Kurt. He's been on the show.
He's been
several
on a
times.
lot, yeah.
Fantastic, yeah. All right. Well, now it is time to find out what Jim stole, or what somebody stole from Jim, or how other
Or
people
whatever
are
he
stealing.
wants to talk
Whatever
about.
the theft is, it doesn't matter because it's time for.
It's Jim's Jam.
Zen said he wants you to do it for the spectacle, my friend.
So that's the thing about parades, why I don't like them.
I don't either.
I used to watch them as a kid. Say, is that it? They're just walking by? Or the lazy ones are on floats? So that's something that should have a spectacle and doesn't. So, hell, I
Jim is. I just want you guys to know, like before we even went on air, Jim is in rare form tonight. So
It's because he got a massage today.
did he?
He did, yeah.
Oh, happy ending.
No.
All right.
I asked that as
It's a
well.
legit massage, but
A legit
I feel a
massage.
little woozy.
Okay.
You said you feel like jelly today.
Yeah. I'm a
Zen in the chat
pomegranate, I'm a
with-
shish kebab, I'm a whipped cream topping, won't you lick me off? I'm a rice pudding, I'm a chicken delight, I'm a buckwheat pancake, won't you take a bite? Eat me, I'm an English muffin, eat me. All right, so today
Well,
I
there's
got
quite a bit of food in there.
yeah,
It's a
all
whole song
food
about food. Yeah. It's great. We'll have to get him to play that in the
with
second
little entons.
one. Yeah.
Uh,
Jim was grumpy as a kid.
Who said that?
Christy in the chat. Christy in the chat.
Yeah, she's probably right.
Yeah.
all
But
right,
he's
so-
smiling now.
So this is a band that stole from itself to kickstart their career for their first like half dozen songs, and it's the beloved Kinks, beloved to me anyway. So 2 chords and some brains. So the first Kinks single was actually a cover of Long Tall Sally. Then they tried You Still Want Me, which was an original. Neither of those charted. Then they come up with the recognizable. So 2 chords and
Girl, you really got me now.
a razor blade through the speaker cone to give it that grunge sound.
What was that? Razor blade through the what?
So
Speaker cone.
it's arguable that the Kinks, for those of you that don't know, that the Kinks invented rock and roll. They certainly invented distortion, or were very early with it, and by slitting the speaker so that it would intentionally rattle and sound distorted. Yeah.
So it's 2 chords, but it's a progression called 1, 2, 5. It goes up and so that was that hit number 1 in England, number 7 in the U.S., and they followed that up with. And back then, the Beatles had the unique sound on the radio, but when this came out, it was like, whoa. No one was doing anything that heavy. It was just like, kind of thunderous. And so they followed it up with All Day and All the Night. We do those live. We run them into each other.
Yep.
And they just added a chord, but it just even had more punch than You Really Got Me with it.
And I believe that you and me last forever. Oh yeah, all day and nighttime, yours leave me never. The only time I feel alright is by your side.
So that was another trick Ray came up with, is going from F to A. It's a little bit of an unusual progression, and again, this was kind of set up like a 1-4-5, actually, using the same riff. So that hit That hit number 1 in England, and I got to whip out the old glasses.
Be careful, he's going to whip it out.
It happens. It happens.
No, that only went to number 2. Number 7 in the U.S. again.
Well, sometimes when you whip it out, it doesn't go quite where you thought.
I know.
You just
More
like doing
so
it
than
for
ever.
that.
So, using the same 2 chords, they wanted to slow things down a bit, but he still stuck same 2 chords, the same place. So tired of waiting for you. And another progression, and he used that same B flat to A thing, only in a different key. So that hit number 1 also in the UK, and number 6 in the US. So then he tried Everybody's Gonna Be Happy, which is different chords. That only hit 17. Then Set Me Free, used the same progression. He moved it up half a step to trick us, you know.
Oh.
Set me free, little girl. All you gotta do is set me free, little girl. And you can do it if you try. All you gotta do is set me free, free, free. I don't want no one. So he's coming up with inventive chord changes. But he's still using that same basic thing to keep... Then, let's see, My Friends was another one. Well-Respected Man came out. That was his, I don't know what you call that phase. Well-Respected Man, Dedicated Follower of Fashion, Sunny Afternoon, which was the first U.S. number 1.
Yep.
So he went from the hard rock to almost music hall kind of sound.
Yeah.
And the bridge was Till the End of the Day. That was still using the same kind of stuff, but more chords. Baby, I feel good from the moment I rise. Feel good from morning till the end of the day. And the flip side of that was, what's that one you sang that Van Halen one there? Van Halen likes to cover the Kinks, you know, like they're doing something.
All my life I never stopped to worry about a thing. Open up and shout it out, but never try to sing. Wondering if I've done it wrong. Will this depression last
I forgot
for
the
long?
chords. Anyway.
Won't you tell me where have all the good times gone?
So the Kinks went from hard rock to music hall stuff, and then they did a string of albums that were, like Tommy and Quadrophenia concept albums, and they did a whole bunch of those right through the 70s.
And you and I have talked about the Kinks extensively, not so much. I mean, we have talked a little bit about the fact that their early hits were 2 chords and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But their run of good albums is longer than the average band.
Yeah.
So what would you say? 7 albums, 8 albums?
For me, it's like a dozen, but
Yeah.
not everyone agrees with me. Like
because they're wrong.
Village Green
they are.
Preservation. So that was 67 when everyone was doing heavy psychedelia. The Kinks went to that kind of small hometown kind of, the regular songs about regular people kind of thing. So they've always rubbed against the grain, and that's why a lot of people like them, and that's also why they were never like really huge. So,
But they influenced a lot of people.
Guys like Bowie and Townsend will say Davies is the songwriter,
Also,
in England.
he plays his flying V with his arm through the middle like a madman.
So since we started with 2-chord songs, here's a list of 2-chord songs. Some of these are good, some of these aren't. Here's a couple good ones. Paperback Writer, Eleanor Rigby, Break On Through, Jambalaya, Everyday People, Something in the Way by Nirvana. I don't know. Is that a good one?
It is good, yeah.
All right. Here's some that aren't so good. Born in the USA. No offense. It's just kind of ponderous, I don't know what to tell you, Bruce. Now, A Horse with No Name. I know a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
But as far as lyrics go, there's like
On the first day of the journey.
85% of lyrics are like right in the middle. They just kind of serve the song, no big deal. Probably 5%, probably 15, now let's say 10% of lyrics are like really good that you notice them. Maybe 50. Then there's 5% of lyrics that are so bad you notice them. And you're used to hearing that song, but just read the lyrics.
That song has got one of the greatest lyrics ever.
Oh my God.
Get up here. Get up here. Speak in the mic.
That's Horse with No Name. Right?
Yep, horse with no mane.
Yeah.
Yep.
That song has one of the greatest lyrics ever.
Okay, you're out of
The
your
ocean
mind.
is a desert with its life underground
Yeah.
and the perfect disguise up above. That's poetry. That's beautiful.
That line ain't bad. Read it from the beginning,
Oh,
though.
I'll agree with that.
All right.
But that one, that particular line I love.
One line a song does not make.
Thanks, Joe.
Oh, what's better, that or Achy Breaky Heart? That's another two.
Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart.
You know what else is a two-chord song? Whole Lot of Love.
You put that in the bad list, Jim.
No, I'm actually going to say it's a powerful song. The lyrics are somewhat idiotic, but they fit the song. I mean, you know, it's not an embarrassment unless you're just like reading them at poetry night.
So I wanted to share, Jim, that Darcy and I went to a wedding actually for Joe's daughter, who Joe just came up.
Hey, Jess. Hey, Cam.
Hey Jess. Hey Jam. Hey Cam. Jam.
Just Jam.
Just Jam. And yes, the songs that they play at weddings now, they're the same songs they were playing 10 years ago. They just have a different mix.
Yeah.
And
everybody gets up and dances.
they're the dumbest songs ever, but everybody dances to them and everybody has fun. So it's just kind of in the moment, music might hit you different.
That's
right?
true. That is true.
And, you know, there's always
Very
alcohol
insightful.
involved at weddings, too.
Thank you, my friend. Yeah, man. Sounds
Feeling all right?
He
Two
danced,
chords.
Tama. He danced.
Dreams is two chords. Now that I got a bugaboo against because I have to play
Celia
that.
out there with a hey pals in the chat. Hi, Celia.
Hey, Celia.
Hey.
That's
Oh.
right. All of a sudden.
And
it gets quiet.
apparently, we keep interrupting you, Jim. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Poor Jim's getting interrupted.
right.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Dreams.
That's what she said.
I don't know if that's a good song or not. The fact that I have to play it for 4 minutes makes it not a good song.
It's one of my least favorite songs to play on
Yeah.
drums that we do. It's pretty
I'll
boring.
bet. Everyday People, two chords. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Jim's done.
Cool, man. You know, one of the things that's interesting, so the Kinks made a top 10 career out of two-chord hits, man. Like, that's interesting. And there's sort of some science behind keeping it simple. One of the most popular songs of all time is a song by Daft Punk called Around the World. And the only lyrics in the entire song are around the world. And they say it like 127 times. It's around the world, around the world. It's
Do you
like one
think
of
that's
those
the most
stream
popular,
songs.
one of the most popular songs of all time?
It has streamed more on streaming
Really?
platforms than it's like over 10 billion streams. Yeah,
Really?
it's crazy. Yeah.
Interesting.
Extremely popular.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that streaming tracking legit, or can someone fudge the numbers?
No. I mean, this is like if you're into club music. I mean, Around the World by Daft Punk is like seminal. It's important. Like it has its place in music. But it's interesting because it is considered one of the most played songs of all time. And those are the only lyrics in it. Around the World.
That's it.
But people made the
Interesting.
same criticisms of, talking about the simplicity of the Kinks. People made the same criticisms of Oasis that Noel just keeps using the same chords over and over again. So it happens.
And they do well.
Hey, British Jim in the chat. Faith by George Michael is pretty much two chords. So is I Want Your Sex. George Michael was big on two chord songs as well, basically. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't make a definitive dive into that. I just thought I'd.
Yeah. But that's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
That is.
All right. Well, from Jim's Jams to
Great moments
Did she come up
in
there,
music
Tama?
history with Maverick Rose.
Tonight I got my hat. No,
Oh,
look out.
there you go. Now
we're
you
going-
look like
We're
it.
gonna go into
Now
some.
you look like
now,
your
now I
logo.
look like I'm the husky in the. Except for this hat, I got my black hat on tonight. Well, we've talked about big events. We've talked about small events. We've talked about all different kinds of events. And this weekend,
You don't want to keep your hat on?
no, I don't need the hat for this. It was just for the effect of
Ah,
coming.
okay.
No.
Okay.
I had the pleasure of experiencing a great moment in music history. I got to host the North Carolina Songwriters Co-op contest for 2025, Songwriter of the Year. And it was an interesting experience. You're in the room with some of the greatest songwriters that the state has to offer. They're all performing. Each person got to perform one song, and then they choose the winner. There is a panel of 4 judges, 3 of which had won the award before.
Oh.
And then there's also an audience winner as well. And it's an interesting thing. I know that Jim and I have discussed many times that art shouldn't be a contest. But in this case, it is. It's a contest. There is someone that's determined by whatever metric to be better than the rest. And just like with the Grammys or anything else, somebody wins, somebody loses.
And it's very subjective,
Yeah,
right?
it is subjective. What was interesting to me and for me was the person who won the audience vote also won the judge's vote. And it's double blind, so there was no way for anyone to know that. So theoretically, that means the best is the best. Or at least everyone
Out
in
of
that
those
room-
people there,
Everyone
yes.
in that room thought that. And that was interesting to me.
Did you think that? Dare you say?
I'm not gonna say.
All right.
I'm not going to say. I will say that I am a fan of the composition. I thought that it was performed well. I thought the story was well. It's an individual that I like. It's not my genre of music. So for me, it's hard for me.
But what if a song,
say.
if they're singing their own songs,
Yes.
but do all songwriters sing? Because maybe that's
No,
part
of
of
course.
it too.
There are
Yeah.
songwriters. There are people, all kinds. Nashville is built on people that write.
Right.
And don't play, or that play for themselves but don't play professionally or
Right.
or commercially.
How many people were in this competition?
We were with the 10 finalists.
How did they
Okay.
get to that? How did they become finalists?
So if you are a part of the North Carolina Songwriters Co-op, they put out documentation within their own group of how to send in a submission, and then you're being judged. And as I said from the stage, many people probably have had nightmares like this. You're in a room full of the greatest songwriters that the state has to offer, being judged by former winners. Like, the only thing that can make it worse is if you're naked. Like,
Yeah,
I was like, I have had a nightmare exactly like this. And then, of course, me being me, 4 minutes before we get ready to go on, I was like, you know what? I'm going to play a song. And so I just grabbed Lola here and I said, do you mind if I plug in? You're already wired for it. They said no. So I plug in and I just make up a song on the spot about how I
Which
am
you are so great at.
not a songwriter, but they asked me to host,
And how did you get that gig?
One of the judges, Pam Ross, who's been on the
Oh,
show
yeah?
here before, she had reached out to me and she said, would you like to MC? And I said, what am I MCing? She said, songwriters. I said, I'm not a songwriter. And she said, well, can you pronounce people's names correctly? I said, no, I butchered at least 2 of the names that night. Well, will you prepare and do lots of research on the artists? Like, no, I will not. She's like, all right, cool.
You're
good to
in.
go. Yeah.
You're in.
So we had a great time. It was fantastic.
Was there a lot of audience participation?
It was, and it was at this place called the Bird's Nest Listening Room in Dunn. And it was amazing. If you've never been to a listening room, there are, much like Niche, there are no televisions. Everyone is paying attention. They're all sitting there looking at you. It's strange as an artist to play and you look up and all of the eyes in the room are on you.
Yeah.
Because around here doing what we do, you don't get that very often. People are watching television or they're in their phones or whatever else. So it is a great experience if you ever get a chance to go to a listening room or come here to the Niche, because Niche is very similar to that.
That's cool.
But yeah,
That's cool.
definitely a lot of...
Did they rate your performance?
They did not rate my performance, thank goodness, although quite a few people were very gracious after and had nice things to say to me
And you looked sharp. I saw
about
the
hosting.
pictures.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. So we had a great time out there. You should check out the North Carolina Songwriters Co-op, especially if you are a songwriter yourself. I'm trying to get Jim to.
I don't feel like I'm a North Carolina songwriter.
Well, there you go.
Except you live here now.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just the
And
requirement.
I will say that the runner-up will be here next week.
Yeah,
We have-
Lydia.
Yeah, yep. Lydia St. George will be here next
Oh,
week.
she was
for
the
us.
runner-up?
She
That's
was the
awesome.
runner-up for both, for the
Oh, yeah?
overall and for the People's
They
Choice.
they didn't say who the runner-up was for people, at least not on the
Yeah.
thing.
So she
Oh,
got a
that's cool.
certificate for that and a little bit of studio time and everything
Oh,
else.
that's
so, Yeah,
awesome.
and I'm sure she'll talk about her experience. Her song and her performance fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
So
she'll be here next. Maybe she'll sing that for us
looking
next week.
looking forward to her being on the show next week.
Was
so.
it just her with an acoustic? Right?
Yep, her with an acoustic.
I almost went. I didn't realize it was 6 o'clock.
There were
I'm-
only 3 seats left in the entire building,
Really?
so I mean, it was.
I'm
it was
watching Have
packed
Gun
out.
Will Travel. I look on my phone to see, all right, what time is this thing? 6 o'clock. Have Gun Will Travel is on at 5 o'clock.
Oh well, then you couldn't leave. You couldn't.
It's a
leave.
half hour away. I could have made it, but,
Yeah,
You were busy.
well,
will
followed
see.
by Wanted Dead or Alive. So, you know.
that's all right. Wait,
You've
Bon
never
Jovi?
seen either of these before, have you?
Either or what? The episode?
Over and over again. right?
Well, from a great moment in rock and roll and music history to the happenings with our man from Amsterdam, our fully laden attack chopper of drinks, the man, the myth, the legend. We've got Andy the Apache coming.
It's
doesn't
Andy
look like
the
Andy.
Apache.
No, you don't. Andy's so busy, he's making drinks. So I came up to step in for him.
Well,
So
those are good problems for us to have. What are you drinking there tonight, Mark?
Red Oak as always.
Red Oak on tap out
Red Oak
here.
as always. I am looking for a sponsorship deal. So Red Oak. I was at the original brewery over in Greensboro, and long
Jim and
time
I
ago.
have never been there.
And so, yeah, would love to have a sponsorship on that. We do have two kegs,
Perfect.
2 Sixtels in our house with a kegerator. It's awesome.
Always Red Oak. Only
Always
Red Oak.
Only Red Oak.
Nice.
If you don't drink Red Oak, sorry.
We need to say at Red Oak, and keep
At Red Oak, yeah.
and
That's
keep
right.
At
tagging
Red
them,
Oak.
tagging them,
Tag
tagging
'em,
them,
tag
tag
'em.
them, tag them.
That's right.
So no, just to let you know what's happening at Niche.
Yes, please
you know,
keep
kinda-
us abreast of the event
Yeah,
since
so,
Andy wasn't available.
You know what happens at Niche is there's
Can I
always
ask you
live
if-
music. Yeah.
I got to ask you for a question though, just to keep the flow of the show correct.
Right.
Can you give us one helicopter? Okay, that's good. That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's like an Apache, you're like a Huey or something,
Yeah,
some kind of
so-
support,
something
like you're
that,
bringing it
yeah.
in for.
Something like that helicopter and MASH.
That's right.
Yeah, flying in with the wounded. So I will say that at Niche there's always live music on Friday and Saturday nights.
Yes.
Always some great groups. Great local artists are just abound here on Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday it's always half price beer.
That's right.
And on Monday it's half price wine
wine.
on all the open bottles and all full bottles. So
Yes.
if you plan on just going in after it, just buy a full bottle on Monday.
There you go.
And then Tuesday we got the jazz trio with Paul Bomar. Wednesday is just you guys.
The Maverick
It's
Rose
the
Music
best.
you
It's
guys.
the best.
And I will
Right.
say we've got 2 more episodes in this season. I'm going to go ahead and make this announcement now. I'll pull the camera back here for just a second. I will go ahead and make the announcement.
Okay.
We have 2 more episodes. So we have Lydia St. George will be on next week. And then we have a very special sort of extra bonus episode the night before Thanksgiving. We'll be wrapping up
our
the
holiday
season here.
episode.
It's our holiday episode. We'll be doing a lot of celebrations, partying. Somebody we know is having a birthday. So there'll be a lot of celebrations and things happening here. And then we're taking December off, and we are coming back strong for season 7 in January.
Bigger and badder
Yes.
than ever.
But please go ahead and vote for us over there at the Maggie Awards. Give us some love there.
Give some love to the Maverick Rose Music Hour. So, and then on Thursday, it's a mix of Eric Manning might be here, Eric Manning might not be here.
Yeah, E-Train, yeah.
Yeah, the E Train.
right.
He rolls in whenever the train.
Nothing stops a train unless he just doesn't
He
feel
doesn't.
like coming out.
Yeah. Unless he's got other things going on.
That's
But
right.
he's awesome because he brings in other musicians to hang out with him, and it's fun. It's always fun at the Niche Wine Lounge.
There is
so-
never a dull moment out
Never
here.
a dull
There
moment.
is never.
So you guys have something very special to do here with your guests. So you guys have a great one.
That's right. Thank you, my friend. We'll catch you next time.
Is he going to come on again? He's already been on a couple times. Other people.
Who's that? Who's coming on? What?
Marty's
back. He's back. He's on.
Yeah.
Well, we are here with Michael from Homegrown Pizza.
Yay.
Hey guys.
And I'm going to go ahead and shout it out right now. I will be there tomorrow night.
Yeah. Coincidentally, you're playing there
playing
tomorrow
live
night.
music.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
exactly right. So
It wasn't really planned that way, though.
I know it was not.
This is pure coincidence.
we got postponed last time, and so this worked perfectly.
That's right. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and why do we have Michael on? There's a reason.
He's a singing pizza guy, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Well, we're getting ready for the
Telegrams.
show, and he's talking about playing in bands and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, man.
And you are a huge supporter of local music.
But he is, and not just local music, just music. He is a big music guy in
Yeah,
general.
absolutely.
But yes, a lot of us artists that play here at Niche also play there at Homegrown. It's like he went through the roster. I think Ted was saying earlier, you come here to steal more of our musicians.
Yeah, he called me out on that for sure.
But it's not stealing because you can only play on one stage a night,
That's
and
it.
so we've got to rotate through, and it's so important for our local businesses to support each other, just like Rescue Wood Rehab does, Niche does, Homegrown Pizza does. We all look out for each other, and even for us musicians, we're small business. We're kind of the smallest of businesses.
Yep.
One man operation, 2-man operation, sometime woman operations, whatever. Have a good night, my friend.
I feel like it's kind of like there's like this Holly Springs, Fuquay music circuit kind of starting to form.
Oh,
It
big
is, yeah.
time.
People
Big
are playing,
time.
they're playing here, they're playing Homegrown, they're playing like Winging It down in Fuquay. They're playing all these places. It's like this suburban music circuit that I think is kind of.
Well, and I think bringing music into restaurants, like what is the benefit to everybody there? Because there's a huge one.
Yeah, so for me, I've had a love of music my whole life, and I bought Homegrown about 3 years ago, and I slowly want to turn into the kind of place that I love, and I love music, and I just think it just creates a whole different vibe when you have, live music going at the restaurant. I think it's just, I don't know, to me it's just inviting and where I want to be.
We're talking about great moments in music history, and I was talking about personal great moments. And I will say one of the things that really touched me, the very first time that I played at your venue earlier this year was like right after my mom passed away.
Yep.
Everybody came out. The community rallied together. I got a standing ovation
Yeah.
on a Thursday night. Like it was.
I was there that night.
It was
amazing.
special. It was very moving.
Yeah.
It was like everyone was there.
But all your local musician friends,
Other
everybody was there to
musicians came
support.
in, and it's great, the community that we have around here. And other musicians come into town and they talk about how, they're from a place where it's really cutthroat. The musicians don't look out for each other. And, I don't want you to go to this place. I'll never tell you about it. Not here. Here we all look out for each other. It's really a special environment.
I can attest to that because all you guys have recommended
Each other.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, have you had Maverick in yet?
Yeah.
Have you had Steven yet?
Yeah.
So I can attest to that. It's amazing. It's a close-knit group of musicians, and you guys have all been awesome.
Yeah.
And what's the feedback from customers when you have music? They
Yeah.
stay longer too, right?
They do, yeah. So, I mean, there's been some, ups and downs. There's some of the, not acts that you guys have recommended, but there's been some acts I've brought in on my own. And, everyone's always leaving their card. They want to play there. They find out you're playing music. So you get a lot of these musicians coming in, leaving their. So I've had some of these guys, and some of them have been, too loud or too crazy and, bringing in, strobe
Because it is a
lights and all
smaller,
this. Yeah, it's a small
a homegrown type
Yeah.
venue.
It's a small venue. Yeah, but for the most part, I'm going to say 90% of the feedback has been awesome. People
Yeah.
love it. I see them tapping their feet, touching the table, having a good time, listening to the music. And we had an experience there. And actually, Maverick, you stopped in this night when Steve played a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
There was a family there. These kids were I want to say 8, 9 years old. They were Steve's playing "Friend of the Devil," the Grateful Dead song,
yeah.
and these kids are singing along,
Oh, no.
word for word.
So cool.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean,
That's cool.
they probably weren't even.
They have good
were
parents then
6,
that are
7.
teaching them music,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They were a party of 10 or something, and the kids were singing "Friend of the Devil." The whole they knew every lyric, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, man, this is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And
How cool is this?
I want to thank you personally because a lot of times it's hard to book those midweek gigs, and sometimes those are the most special. It's a little bit of a risk for you because you don't know what turnout's going to be. It's an investment that you're making. But some of those midweek gigs, you make those kind of connections that you don't. I'm not saying you won't find them on a weekend gig, but on a weekend gig, it's more of the weekend crowd.
Right.
finding that on a Thursday night, like in the middle of Holly Springs, like you don't expect it, and you walk in. And I've seen that even in playing at your place. I'll go and I'll start setting up, and people kind of like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just here to eat my pizza.
Yeah.
And then I start playing, and I'm not super loud, and it is something that, and they start singing along, and by the end, they're slipping me a tip, and they're like, did a really good job, thanks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
or whatever. It's a really cool vibe of, like, winning the crowd over, and them not knowing what to expect or
And
thinking
then-
it's going to be one
But that
way,
helps
and-
other venues too, because the more you get seen, the more people know, hey, I saw them at Homegrown, and now they're here.
And like you
Yeah.
said, then you've got the whole circuit.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I agree. And, I've had the place for going on 3 years now, and the previous owner did not have music. So there is some of that crowd that's been coming for 20 years who's, I'm like fighting that a little bit. Like, okay, he's having music now. And, but I will say that's been very minimal. I've had two groups of customers since we started the music, and it's been a while now, several months, that have complained.
That's nothing.
That's
then.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
considering.
me, that's like
yeah.
a win.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
right.
So-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Considering what you get as a benefit from it. Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your history with music, because you're saying you're in bands, you sing, you do all that.
Well,
yeah.
I did, yeah. When I was younger, it all started, my love of music. I had an older brother. So I'm old now. I'm an old fart. But I had an older brother who kind of was in college when I was like 12. So he was like introducing me to all the college bands back then. He's like bringing me like Sex Pistols tapes and Ramones tapes and the Violent Femmes self-titled
Where did you
album.
grow up? Like, where in the country?
So I grew up in the suburbs of like Baltimore, in between Baltimore and DC.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It was a really, really good place for music, a really strong music scene. DC always had a good scene. Baltimore had a great scene. So I was introduced to it at a young age, kind of got introduced to the whole, alternative type music at a young age, the Violent Femmes album, the Ramones albums and stuff like that. So it was kind of ingrained at me in a young age. And when I got to be a teenager, I, just ended up playing with a local band who had been successful before I joined them, and kind of just fell ass backwards into that, to be quite honest with you. I'd
Yeah.
never sang before or anything, so I had a good time doing that. And then, I didn't continue that. Years after that, I started playing some open mics and doing my own thing, and but that never went anywhere. It was just more of a love of music for me. But when I got this place, I just wanted to continue to support the local musicians and just have that vibe in the restaurant that I had. I wanted to be involved in music somehow, even if I'm not playing it at the moment. But it's pretty funny because there's somebody here. His name is Mike. I don't want to call him out, but he's traveling today. He came through. He lives in Nashville, and we both were in the same music scene in Baltimore in the 90s. He was the lead singer of another band, and I was the lead singer of one of the bands. And there was just great music scene back then in the DC and Baltimore
what kind of stuff
area.
were you guys doing? Originals, covers? Like,
It was all originals.
Yeah, okay.
It was like like post-punk stuff.
Okay.
Are you gonna sing with him later on the
I
live
don't know.
after show?
Maybe we have a few beers, Mike. What do you say, man?
Yeah,
Come on.
there you go.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
That'd be good.
nice.
That'd be good.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest things is, again, to be just at a pizza joint in Holly Springs, kind of unassuming, and I break out, a Violent Femmes song that isn't Blister in the Sun, and he, like, comes around and starts singing, and I was like, what? Like, nobody ever knows, It's
That's a
very
great
cool.
song. Yeah, you played several Violent
Yeah,
Femmes
yeah,
songs
yeah.
that night, and I was like, this is awesome, because that
Huge
music,
Femmes fan. Yeah.
that album in particular, definitely.
When I first started playing, that's why I think I know how to play all but maybe one song on that album.
It's a great album.
It's hard to do Gone Daddy Gone without the xylophone.
Yeah.
But
That's
pretty much
signature.
everything on that album, that's how I learned guitar. I just sat down and taught myself basically that whole album.
That album's amazing.
Yeah, fantastic. So cool stuff. For you, not to get into the specifics of your business, but one of the things that's very hard is as a business owner, particularly as a restaurant owner, I know that the margins can be pretty thin as
Sure.
far as the difference between turning a profit and not. Making that decision to have music in there, what is the difference between a successful night and an unsuccessful night? Like, how do you manage that? I mean, you don't have to get specific numbers, but like as percentages, as a performer, because for us, a lot of times we want to make sure that you're getting your value out of us.
Yeah. That's a great question. And so I'm going to tell you just dead honest here. It's hit or miss, right?
Yeah.
Some nights I have the music. Some nights I see that it's a great. I'm like, this is awesome. This obviously had an impact on the sales. You know what I mean? Other nights, there's no impact at all. But I don't think it's a matter of who's playing necessarily.
And it's one of those things where almost you have to just ride it out. You commit to it and
exactly
look at the big picture instead of gig by gig.
Exactly. I'm playing like the long game here. You know what I mean? Like I want the word to get out. I want people to know that there's going to be music every Thursdays and Saturdays, and
consistency is what builds.
It is.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like I haven't even been doing this. I don't even know, 6 months or something.
I think June, July, something like that.
Yeah, we started the music. So it's in its infancy. You know. So we're going to keep riding it out. But I mean, and for me. Whether it's turning a profit or not, it's creating this vibe.
It is a very cool.
Well, you
spot.
can tell you really enjoy it.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
This is why I was like, we have to have you on the show because like you're passionate about music. Your pizza's good. Like it's a great.
I'm happy to be
thing.
here, man. I'm happy to be
And
here.
you brought pizza, so everybody
That's
eat
exactly
up.
right.
Thank
Pizza,
you.
yeah.
So you brought pizza. out
Thank
here
you
for
for feeding us tonight. No one ever feeds us, so thank
Hey,
you.
gotta have me on more.
That's awesome. Yeah. In that same vein where we're sort of talking about, I know that also for us sometimes it's hard to gauge because I'll look out and I'll see a full room. That doesn't always equal sales. Sometimes it's the same thing for tips. Like we'll be playing a show and sometimes people are like, yeah, it's awesome. And then you take the tip jar and you're like, oh.
It's the verbal
maybe
tip.
not.
It's the verbal
yeah.
tip.
So, and then other nights it will look sparse and you'll check the tip jar and the tip jar is good. Sales are good. And you're like, no, there's no way. But it just depends. So it's like you said, though, it's that consistency. I know we always try to give like the best performance regardless of what's going on. And it's just committing to it.
Yeah, you guys have all been great. And like I said, it's more about creating that vibe. And, I certainly don't believe I'm losing money having the musicians there. So that's not the case.
And it builds word of mouth because, you're showing up on our websites and our social media. So make sure you come out to Homegrown Pizza tomorrow night.
Right.
Yes.
We'll be doing live music
Maverick
out
Rose
there.
live tomorrow at Homegrown.
That's right. So come on in for dinner. Well, let me ask you this. You said that you've seen a few episodes. Are you aware that we play a game here called Highlander?
I am not.
Okay.
He hasn't gone that far in it.
Would you be so kind as to play Highlander with us tonight?
I'll do my best.
All right. Well, we'll get through that here in just a second, so nobody go anywhere.
It's Highlander, Thunderdome 2. 2 Thunder, 2 Dome. There can still be only one.
Well, it is Highlander, and we are playing Thunderdome rules. So with Thunderdome rules, that means we're going to give you 2 options. It might be 2 albums, might be 2 artists, might be 2 songs. Whatever it is, you will have to choose between the 2. One of them will be preserved in the Library of Congress and taught to our children as pillars of society. The other will be placed into the airlock of life and erased from everyone's memory for all time. Okay. You have the power, my friend.
It's a lot of pressure.
It is.
And it's totally for real. We can actually make this happen.
And we do every single week.
I love it.
Every week. All right. We have the magic egg here with the first question. Yeah, and Maverick is very greedy with his
I'm gonna
eggs.
protect
there.
my eggs.
Has
Oh,
anyone
it's a double yolk. We got another
we got
double
a
yolk.
double yolk.
I love the double
we got
yolks.
2 questions.
You got 2 questions.
Has
for you.
anyone complained we're mixing 2 movies up, Highlander and Thunderdome?
No one's ever
Not
said
yet.
anything to
Now
me.
you have. So I guess we'll revise that next
Mad
season.
Max and
Yeah.
I don't know
that's it.
either.
Forget
so it
I
doesn't
said
matter.
anything.
Yeah.
All right.
That's blasphemy.
First
Darcy.
one. You have to pick just one.
Okay.
LL Cool J or Ice Cube?
Ooh.
Oh man.
Ladies love
Damn.
Cool James.
I'm gonna go LL Cool J because he's a little more old school than Cube,
There you go.
and his first album was amazing.
Yeah. LL Cool J. There you go.
Yeah. Can't live without my radio.
Hit it in the chat, man. You guys pick yours as well.
I am a fan of Cube though as well.
Yeah. Also. Yeah,
And
for
you
sure.
and you can be because this isn't really that real.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Madonna or Cher?
Ooh.
That's easy for me. I'm going Madonna.
I knew you would.
All day
I knew
long
you
and
would.
twice on Sunday. Yeah.
I
That
knew
first
you would.
album,
Also,
amazing.
yeah.
Borderline. I still listen to Borderline at least
Borderline.
once a week. Yeah.
Feels like I'm going.
You're an
to
80s baby, though, aren't you?
I was
yeah.
born in the 70s.
I'm
yeah,
about to do
so-
some Madonna for you tomorrow night, man.
Nice. I want to hear some Borderline, baby.
All right, I got you.
Do you? Yeah. Do you normally sing Madonna?
I don't. Normally, I do like a virgin.
Okay.
Take that. That's a good album
Will do.
too.
Yeah. Material Girl. I do some Material Girl.
Yeah.
Zen out there saying he would keep Ice Cube. Yeah, today was a good day, wasn't it?
There's nothing wrong. I think there's no wrong answer.
There is none.
I
There's-
think it's
Jim,
just
my
fun.
eggs, Jim.
I just think it's funny. I listen to people who,
to me.
I know people who listen to rap albums.
It's me. I listen to rap albums.
Jim Croce or Harry Chapin?
Jim Croce or who
Harry Chapin.
Harry Chapin.
He mispronounces
Okay,
everything.
no problem.
On
You
purpose.
cannot mispronounce Jim Croce.
On
Does it
purpose.
on purpose. That's
At least
right.
you didn't say, like,
Don't
Jim
mess around with
Crotch or
Jim.
anything.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going Jim Croce all day, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Jim
like
Croce.
Harry's big square chin, though.
He's very manly.
He's what?
Very manly.
I wouldn't go that far.
No, me either. Me either. I just thought we were talking about the chin.
Harry, keep the change.
All right.
All right. It's our first blue egg of the night. We'll see.
Just a single yolk.
I like this game.
You like this?
Yeah, Highlanders.
It hasn't been that hard
It's
for
been
you.
a fan favorite for a while now. and
Yeah, you haven't really struggled over any of them. We need to give him a hard one.
That's Amore or Pizza Boy USA.
Well, you know I'm going Pizza Boy USA, baby.
Pizza Boy
As
USA.
a pizza shop, as a pizza shop owner.
Who's
When
that?
the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Amore.
Who is
But that's not
Pizza
the one you
Boy?
picked.
Pizza Boy USA, though.
Yeah, Pizza Boy USA.
Who is it by?
The Beach Boys.
It is?
Yeah. Everybody's eating pizza. Pizza
that-
Boy USA.
Is that true?
No. No.
Does anyone know who it's by?
I'm gonna say, hey, Frank Sinatra. No. I don't know.
No.
The hell do I know?
So you picked one you didn't know.
I didn't know.
But he is the pizza boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
There you
right.
go. Has anybody eaten the pizza yet? Don't let it get cold.
Yeah, how is? Give us a shout out on the pizza. Which one did you try out there?
I don't think anybody's even.
He's
touched
got a
pizza.
white pizza there for you.
Oh,
There's
come
a
on.
white. Marty, I brought you a white
Just
pizza.
for you, man. Go on.
Yeah. Everybody's been
All right,
so
this is going to
captivated
be
by
our
this.
last Highlander of the night.
Good Lord. I can't even pronounce this. Or see it very well.
Italian pizza or hooray for the tomato mush.
That is not. I could pronounce that
Well,
part.
it's down here. You don't got to read this.
Oh,
All
I
right.
thought I had to read that.
Tarantella Napoletana or Viva la Papala col Pomodoro.
Oh boy.
Pomodoro.
I think
You did that well. You
got
did that
me
well.
stumped there.
All right. So, do you prefer Italian pizza or the tomato mush that we serve here?
Yeah, I lean. It's fun. This is going to open a whole can of worms here because we don't serve the Neapolitan style at, at Homegrown, but that is one of my favorites. The
Man.
Neapolitan, that chewy, charred dough
I
coming out of
get
the
it.
brick
Wood
oven.
fired. Yep.
Look,
Yeah.
man, I say this all the time. Pizza is like sex.
How?
It's never bad. Like
Yeah,
even
that's
if
true.
it's
That
not
is
good,
true.
it's
Even
never
when
bad,
it's bad,
right?
it's still pretty good. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is
Um,
very true.
Yeah, and but for me, if sometimes you like something a little strange, something a little different, I like the Chicago deep dish, man.
Yeah,
like there's
nothing
something
wrong with
about
that.
which is arguably not even pizza. It's like a pie with.
It's pie.
But
It's a pie.
It's a pie.
but
You
it's
gotta eat it
good,
with a
but I
fork
like
and a
it.
knife,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
Well,
That's
I do
exactly
anyway. I know that's not very.
That's how you
Italian.
Even
roll.
when it's terrible, it's not that bad.
That's true. I hadn't heard that before. I might use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is going to bring us to the end of the podcast. Please give a shout out any of your social media places where people can connect with you. Obviously, at Homegrown Pizza
Yep.
here in Holly Springs.
Homegrown Pizza in Holly Springs.
Some pizza.
We're
Your
Homegrown
website's
Pizza.
out there. You can order from the website.
You can, homegrownpizza.com. You can just go straight there. You can order online. We'll deliver. And then we're on the socials on Facebook and Instagram as Homegrown Pizza in Holly
That's
Springs.
awesome. And make sure you come out tomorrow night for live music with Maverick Rose.
Maverick
Definitely
Rose,
come out
yeah.
for some Maverick Rose. Yeah.
And if you would shout out all of our socials, please.
We're the same, man. The Maverick Rose Music Hour on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and then all the Spotify stuff.
That's
Because
right. Yep.
I'm
We
not
are on
schooled in
iTunes and Spotify and all the various places where things are streamed. Deezer, MySpace Music, all
And
those
we're
wonderful
getting a
places.
lot of follows and likes and shares, so we really appreciate
And we
that.
appreciate
Keep
you.
that going.
We're gonna keep things rolling on into season 7. Make sure you go and vote, and make sure you vote for Rescued Wood Rehab as well, because they have been looking out for
Absolutely.
us. You
Main
wanna
and
look out for
Broad,
them.
at
That's
Main
right.
and Broad.
Main and Broad. That's exactly
That's
right.
the magazine who's sponsoring this.
Anything you want to leave us with, Jim? I mean, we're going to be coming back, so don't go anywhere. We're going to be coming back with live music here for another hour. But
Are you going to join?
I'm going to hang out for a little bit. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to sing.
Oh, I don't. You put me on the spot. I don't know. I'm a little rusty.
Yeah,
We'll see.
That's okay. So's Jim.
Yeah. Zen's
Yeah,
got
no,
all
I've
the,
seen Jim. He's a badass.
Zen's got all the links in the chat. I want to thank Zen especially, and of course thank Niche Wine Lounge for hosting us.
Thanks, Niche.
6 times 12 is 72. You said we were nearing 100.
Yeah, I know. 72 is closer to 100 than 50.
It's more than
I was
half-
wondering about that because I was like, have we been on that long?
It's more than halfway there.
Every episode feels like 10 episodes. No, I'm just kidding.
And why are you pointing to me on that?
Because you manage our social media and you have to watch these episodes like 18 times every week. You should understand more than I do.
It does
Yeah,
feel like a
it's
longer
good.
time.
So, round of applause really quick for Darcy because she has worked
Ow, ow.
hard. She has worked so hard for us.
well, we were going to do for Michael.
Between her and Zen taking care of us and helping us push through and making those clips, a lot of you come up to us at shows. You say you've seen the clips, you've seen episodes or whatever. That's between her and that's Zenbad.
Well,
They're taking
and
care
we're
of
really
us
blowing
that,
up on
so.
YouTube with the short clips.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
keep watching
So
the shorts on YouTube.
Thank
we
you all.
appreciate
Shout out to
every
the Rose
view.
Garden. We do say, and thank you again to Michael from Homegrown Pizza.
Thanks for having me. You
And
guys
th-
are awesome.
Thanks, man.
And
Yeah.
thanks for the pizza too.
Oh yeah, let's.
I think people have started getting into it now.
Good. Let's eat that pizza.
And I can
Let's go
promise
down.
you that next week, Andy will be back on camera, but he wasn't here this week, so we'll have to catch him next
Well,
time.
he's here. He's
That's
just busy.
So stay fresh, cheese bags, and we'll see you in just a few minutes for some live music. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.